everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I have a largely, I should say, big percentage color pencil project. It's got a couple of things in there. I had a scrap piece of my Strathmore tone tan paper, and I felt like going for a parakeet. Bright, I love birds. I like to paint birds. I like to hear birds. And we're hearing some more here in Michigan now that spring is close. And anyways, I grabbed mostly my colored pencils. So I went ahead, I'm just kind of getting the little face in there, and just layering on some sort of parakeety colors, I guess, if you want to put it that way. I will leave links to some things below, so don't forget to check out those. Hit like, share, and subscribe. That lets YouTube know to promote this video, and that helps out independent artists big time. So thank you so much for that, guys. So getting in some little feet there and just trying to get the proportions here in the beginning, and now going in for some shading using some different values of greens and values of yellows, and later I will go a little heavy-handed on the darker things for his little leafy markings there, but or leafy. I'm on I just did a voiceover for a floral piece, so feathers, not leaves. But anyways, going in actually with more of a dark blue and just trying to get some shape going here. I really do like Strathmore tone tan paper. It photographs well for when I have to remove the background for my art and make digital seamless patterns. So opposed to when I use watercolor paper, which I do, and I still use it, but it has that sort of yellowy thing about it, and it can be difficult at times to get the background off of my thing. So I don't know, just there's something about that tan color that pops. I also like the Strathmore toned gray as well, depending on what colors I'm using, but the tone tan seems to go with the most things. It's kind of like the craft paper in the paper crafting world in terms of color. And it holds up really well for, it's not super thin, but it's not super thick either. And it holds a lot of media. So it's a bit of a workhorse, and it's got the lovely little flecks in there. So I really do recommend it. And anyways, great for a variety of media there. But now I'm going in, giving him something to stand on there, and a branch or two, and yeah, fun. Parakeets. We had, I think it was a parakeet back when I was young, but then we also had cats, so it was a source of temptation. For our poor cat would sit there and sort of look at the cage, and yeah, so you gotta choose. But anyway, so I draw my birds and we have cats. So anyways, going in with my white, that is my polychromos, so that very opaque. And later I do bring in my Posca pen because it doesn't get much better than that acrylic opacity. But just trying to give some light there on his belly, and bits of blue and colors. I like to layer in different things and just little hints of things. You know, when you're outside and their feathers have that sort of iridescent, two-toned thing about them. Even our chickens, like when you look at them a certain way, there's a color that kind of pops out that isn't obviously there, you know. So it's fun to bring those kinds of things out. Plus, it's your own bird, so you can kind of make it look like however you want. So here I've got my Posca pen, of course, and just trying to give a little highlight there. Had a little too much paint coming out. That is acrylic paint in a marker pen, so gives great precision. You can get these in different, like tips, like fine tip, medium tip, and even super large ones, that if you're doing a bigger painting there. But now I'm going with a dark green one. I think this is from like the autumn. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a newer set that has some more autumny color, autumnal, we shall say, colors. And then just trying to smooth out some things. I feel like the little on the left of his head there was a little heavy-handed and didn't sort of ease into his face as well as I would have liked. In the end, though, I like how he turned out. I think he looks happy and bright, and that was what I was going for. And yeah, again, I don't know. Do you guys like to paint birds or flowers more? Or maybe none of those, maybe some other things. Sometimes I get these ideas in my head and then it's like, and I end up just doing birds and flowers again. I don't know what it is, or every now and then a person, but I like to do houses. I just feel like they take me longer. So I had to get the proportions right, but those are fun too. So I don't know. It's kind of whatever you're in the mood for. And you get down there and play a little bit and see what comes of it. Bringing in some Caran d'Ache there and my Lyra, just trying to get some opacity on top of those colored pencils and trying to just kind of blend that face in. So I went over it with a bit of a glaze, if you will, of that white, so you can still see the yellow, but I was trying to sort of ease into that leftmost drawing there. And then coming in with like a micron pen type pen and giving his eyes a little more pop out there. In the end, I like how he turned out. I hope you do too. I hope you get down there and use your supplies. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, hit that like, share, and subscribe. That would be super helpful. And check out those links. And I'll see you in the next video.